Today on Review Time with Tim, I got the Great Value Beef Taquitos. Is it going to be better than the chicken version, which I did previous on a review? Only difference so far, obviously beef chicken, 20 count versus a 16 count. Alright, as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into today's review. Alright, so Walmart Great Value Beef Taquitos. Are these worth buying? Price point wise, $4.98 according to my Walmart. Interesting part is that they were the same price point as the chicken ones, but you get more taquitos. So the beef ones must be cheaper to make than the chicken, I guess. I don't know what's up with that. Different count. Any which way, corn tortillas stuffed with beef and green chili peppers. And of course, everybody's big thing these days. Does it contain bioengineered food? Because now that seems to be the hype train. Of course, this stuff has been on the labels forever, but people are just now starting to realize it. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. So if you want to look at that, this contains bioengineered food ingredients. 230 calories for 3 taquitos. I'm going to be putting 1 in the toaster oven, and I'm going to be doing 2 in the microwave. That smells like a, wow. The chicken one didn't have as much of a scent, but this reminds me more of smells of a Frito-Lay Fritos. Yeah, I'm getting more of a Frito smell on this. Hopefully the stuffing, ooh, yeah, this looks much better. Hopefully this has enough stuffing in it, unlike the chicken ones, which was really lacking internal stuffing. Whole lot of shell, not a lot of stuffing. So hopefully the beef one is better. All right, so I got my 3 beef Great Value taquitos. This one here was put in the toaster oven, and I will be honest, I can smell that beef, and it kind of reminds me of Taco Bell beef. You get that liquidy beef product from Taco Bell. Kind of giving that, I'll be honest, it's kind of giving me the same vibe, smell as a Taco Bell classic taco shell with that meat slurry that Taco Bell uses. So, very interesting there. Now, the meat one didn't have a blowout, but it did leave a little bit of extra grease on the bottom of my plate. All right, so first up, I'm going to do, this is the one that was in the toaster oven. Very subtle meat flavoring. Hint of the pepper in there. I'm getting more filling in this one, and less tortilla shell. Woo. Not a bad flavor, a little bit of spice, everything nice. Hits you on the tongue a little bit. Hands feel kind of greasy, but they don't look greasy. All right, let's do one of the microwave jobs here. Now, this looks nice and greasy from here. Look at that. That is that beef, ground up beef juice. All right there. Look at the glisten right there. Woo! The beef one definitely has more product inside of it than the chicken one for sure. Nice beefy type flavor that kind of reminds me of the Taco Bell meat, to be honest. Is it worth microwaving it or putting it in the toaster oven? I mean, I guess if you want to have a little bit more of a crunch and a harder shell on it, then I would do that and spend the extra time. But if you're just looking to quickly make something fast, Just pop it in the microwave. A little hard spot there from the microwave. Definitely better tasting, less tortilla shell, more filling in the beef version. You get more in the box for the same price. I mean, 20 in this box versus 16 in the other. Same exact price. More filling in this one. So if you have to pick, okay, if you're picking, I'm going to pick this one. Same price, more taquitos, more filling inside. Hands down. Now, I do, with the little bit of filling that I did manage to get in the chicken version, I did like that flavoring slightly more than this one, but this wasn't enough of that. But this reminds me of Taco Bell all day long. So, if you love Taco Bell, this is going to be it. Alright. I got it. I'm going to hit this with a 6 out of 10. This one's going 6 out of 10 because the value is there. More stuffing, more taquitos, less tortilla shell, unlike its counterpart. Alright, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you all later.